Peace and love. I'm Mommies and Uncle Paws. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia Kristal from allforreborns.com. And in today's video, it's more like a little chit chat, and I'm going to be rooting little Cree. I know this looks really crazy. This is a silicone baby, not a real baby. This is my original sculpt Cree. She looks a little crazy because she's growing hair. Show you her little squishy mouth right there. She has a drinking wet system, and I've got her wrapped in plastic so I don't get her hair all over the place. Real quick, I'm going to show you a completed Cree. So this Cree is the original one that's on my website, and she's here because her mom has her on a little layaway plan. So I do take layaway on most of my dolls on my website, and so this little one is here. She's like, hi. Oh, she said hi to you guys. Aw. Oh, look at it. Looks like she's waving. Hi. Oh, that is so cool. So anyway, she's a little 12-inch preemie. She has armatures in her arms and a drinking wet system. And when her mom's done paying her off, she's going to be traveling to Sweden. So my art will get to live in Sweden. Isn't that exciting? Look at her. She's so So if you would like a silicone baby or a reborn baby doll, please head on over to allforreborns.com. I have a lot of custom dolls there, and I always have new dolls coming out. So if you would like your reborn baby or silicone baby doll, I would love to create your dream baby for you. Check out my website, allforreborns.com. Isn't that right? All right, she's gonna go take a little nap. And in today's video, I have a lot of exciting news. Well, I have one really big exciting thing, and that is that I've been on YouTube for 9 years. Yay! This is a huge accomplishment. So I thought I started in 2014, but apparently I started my YouTube channel in 2013, July the 14th, 2013 to be exact. And the rest is history. So I'm so happy that it's something that has turned into a business for me. And in this video, I kind of want to talk about the top 3 things that I have learned from being a YouTuber over the past 9 years. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to be rooting on Cree. I know it probably looks a little creepy. I try to make the things that I do in my doll studio, you know, not look so normal. Yeah, I try to make it not look normal. I try to make it not look so weird, but it is what it is, guys. I make lifelike dolls, and in my mind, this is normal because I do it every day. So if you're disturbed by this, you know what to do. Just fast forward or watch a different video. So anyway, I want to start doing more chit chat videos like this with you guys, and I'm going to explain all that in this video. So let's get into the top 3 things I've learned from having my YouTube channel over the past 9 years. Okay, so number 1 thing that I learned was to follow my passion. So back in 2013, when I started my YouTube channel, I wanted to be a doll artist, and I really looked at having a YouTube channel as a way to connect with my customers. I had just started making reborn dolls in 2011, and I was finally at a point, because I'm such a perfectionist, 2 years later is when I felt like I could sell my first dolls to the public. Some people start out and start selling their first dolls, but that wasn't me. I really felt like I needed to get to a point where I was comfortable. But I for sure had my own website, and then I was using YouTube as basically a way to market my dolls. I always just, in my video creating, I just did what I felt was good. I felt was the right thing for me to do. It was something that I enjoyed doing. And then with making the dolls, it was something I really loved. I was always passionate about making the dolls and learning more about how to make them realistic. Just learning some of the newer things that was going on in the industry, or creating my own. And at that time, I was also teaching music. So I was a public school teacher, and I was teaching middle school and high school. Shout out to some of my students who are maybe watching me. A lot of them are actually adults now, which is crazy. But at that time, when I was doing all that, I started to slowly not want to teach anymore. I was like, all I could think about was making dolls. When I was at work, I was just like, I can't wait to get home to make dolls. And so at that point, I was like, I really need to follow my heart and to follow my passion, which is to create dolls. And at that time, YouTube was a huge part of my income stream. So that's why I was making so many videos, y'all, because I follow where the money's going, okay? I follow where the money's going. And the money on YouTube was really good at that time. So that's what I was doing. So I would say that's the number one thing I learned about being a YouTuber. So like through YouTube was it's okay, and it is totally the best thing to follow your passion. If there's something you're passionate about, don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about what other people think. Do the thing that you want to do. For me, the biggest hurdle in quitting my job, which I had 2 degrees, not just 1 degree, but 2 degrees in education. And so this YouTube thing, nobody in my family had done that. Making dolls, nobody in my family had done that. Being an entrepreneur, my grandparents, I have grandparents that were entrepreneurs, and some in my generation, but nobody had really like branched out like that. I feel like, I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like I was one of the first that, especially with this social media thing, jumped out there like that. And so for me, following my passion was hard because I was really concerned about what my parents were going to think. Like, I still cared a lot about making them happy too, which it's a good thing and a bad thing, because it's really not about like making anybody happy but yourself and following your own journey. And so I think that having the courage to do that was really huge for me in my own, spiritual and developmental growth. And also like as my journey and just being here, because I think that's a big part of it is, what do you want to do? What are you passionate about? What is the best thing for you? Because at the end of the day, it's your life, So yeah, that's number 1. Follow your passion, and you never know where that road will take you. All right, number 2. I'm supposed to be poking on this doll's head, but I'm totally looking at the camera too. So we're gonna get back to poking on this doll's head as well. All right, so number 2 is be adaptable. YouTube, I felt like I was flexible. I felt like I was adaptable person, but YouTube, honey, taught me to be adaptable. Because do y'all remember back in 2018, maybe 2017, when we had that big ad? I don't even think we could say the word on here, but everything that went down with all of our channels, especially in this community, a lot of people left. I sure stopped posting as many videos because my channel was heavily affected. I was swooped up in like all the drama of that, and I was just over here making doll videos and having fun with my life, like not harming anybody. So fortunately for me, my doll business was not just on YouTube making YouTube videos. I also have a website. I sold dolls. I was attending doll shows. I had multiple streams of income. So when that income stream dried up for my business, I was able to just shift gears and jump into something else. Even though it's not really what I wanted to do, I was missing that YouTube AdSense money, okay? I was missing that money when it left, when it dried up. And yeah, so I had to be like, okay, what am I gonna do? And I remember there was somebody in the comments, I don't know who you are, but you said something to me at a time where I really needed to hear it. And that's what I love too, is about this community that we have here. I love talking to people on the platforms on YouTube. I love the relationships that I've developed with people over the years. It's just been a beautiful thing. And I remember like I was like distraught, like what am I gonna do? Like there was really nothing I could do. It was other than pray and wait. I couldn't do anything to change my situation. And somebody in the comments had put, keep moving forward. Okay, keep moving forward. And I was just like, she's right. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you gonna sit here and just keep complaining and waiting and complaining and complaining? Like, don't nobody want to hear that in every single video you make. I wasn't making videos like that. At least I didn't feel like I did. But I was definitely voicing my opinion and in my own way about it. And that comment was kind of just like confirmation, like, you can't have all your eggs in this basket. If this ain't the basket anymore, go on and try something else. Of course I always had my degree to fall back on, but I didn't want to do that no more. You know, I was like, I want to keep doing what I'm doing. So I switched gears and made my focus other things. So I would say just that adaptability. If you're going to be a YouTuber, if you're going to be on here, you have to be, because now also the algorithm's always changing. So it's like when the algorithm changes now, I don't even really care. To be honest, it's like, oh, they changed it again. They got to change it again in like 2 months or 3 months or whatever. You know, I need to just keep doing what I'm doing. So I try to just follow what makes me happy, and what makes me happy right now is making my dolls, of course, and then also I love making videos still, but because my focus is on what is bringing me the most income, which is my doll making, I can't make all those skit videos like I was making before and all those type of things, but I can make shorts. And so I've really been enjoying that shorts are kind of becoming a thing, and I've been able to like repost some of my old content, because I was making shorts before shorts was a thing, you guys. I was like, when I go back through my camera, I'm like, I have like hundreds of short videos that I was recording already. So some of my videos, some of you may have noticed, I just repost and edit some of my old stuff, and then I'll do some of my new stuff. Like, I've always been a short creator. So, you know, it all comes full circle. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. And in all of that, too, all of the changes and all the adaptability that I've had to have, the ability to adapt, it's brought me back to my true purpose, my true intention on YouTube, because I had gotten away from that. My intention wasn't to be a, you know, YouTuber in the sense of being like this popular person. I did want followers, I am not gonna lie, of course we all do, but I was really trying to build a business. And so when that happened, what did I do? I got back to working on the things that I really wanted to do, like sculpting. Her pour spout is here, guys, so she looked kind of crazy. You can't see it in the pictures, but on the video there's no hiding her pour spout. But this is one of my original sculpts. And here's her leg. This is going to be my next silicone baby. This little paint that got on her, but don't worry about that. But this is my yacht. Just ignore her pour spout. She's really cute. And I got back to doing my original calling, my original purpose, which YouTube, not saying that video creating and growing this channel wasn't part of it. It just wasn't the part of it that I saw. The part of it that I saw was, I want to have this doll business. I want to be an internationally known doll maker. I wrote that down. All the other stuff that came with it helped me along my journey. And then when that part got shut down, it was like God being like, all right, go back and do that now. Do that. And I would say the third thing, I should have done this in a whole different order. I should have went 3, 2, 1, but I guess there's no particular order to what I'm saying anyway. All right, so in the future, I'll do this differently. But the third thing that I learned from being a YouTuber for the past 9 years is to have fun. If you're not having fun doing it, don't even do it. And so that kind of is like what I want to talk about as far as what's going on with me right now and what's going on with my channel. So I always get the question, where is Winter? How's Winter? Winter is still here. She is doing well. She got an outfit change a couple weeks ago. She's looking super cute and super girly right now. She looks like she's dressed to go to church. But Winter was a huge part of my channel, and making those skit videos was a huge part of the growth of my channel. And because of all the changes that happened, I really had to step back from that, because like I said, I got caught up in, like, when YouTube did a sweep, they swept everybody. They were like, I don't care who you are, boom, everybody's getting knocked down. And we'll deal with the repercussions of all of that later, because they were really in a tight spot with the advertisers during all that. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just Google it. You look it up on YouTube. I really don't want to say like words on here that might, you know, spark stuff. So, but it's out there. If you live through it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But so that's, and okay, so that's why I stopped doing as many of videos with her because I felt like every time I would just show her face in my videos, my videos would get flagged. And I was like trying to figure out what it was, you know. I was in a huge fear for a long time of anything I posted could possibly get my channel deleted, because that was really happening to people during that time. And it was like a big fear, a big block. And through all of that, though, saying all that to say, there are so many people who, even up to this day, will come, you know, in my comment to me that I made their childhood with my videos and stuff like that. And I think that's so special. But one of the things that I've learned through all of this whole experience is that I need to have fun doing what I'm doing, and I have to follow my heart in that. And I have made videos with Winter. I haven't made like, I might have made a few videos of her talking like a few years ago, but every time I try to do it or think about doing it, it's just been hard for me to do. It's a lot easier for me to sit here and do this, or to make reels, or to make, you know, changing videos of dolls or stuff like that, because my passion and my focus right now and what I'm having the most fun with is this right here. And so I think that with a YouTube channel, in my mind, originally, I thought that if I was one type of channel, I had to just be that forever, and that my audience, that's all they ever wanted. But now I feel like that's really not practical. I mean, and if you feel that way, I'm sorry, because I'm going to change. When I started this channel was 9 years ago. I was a totally different person. I was a much younger woman. You know, I'm still a young lady, but I'm a little more seasoned, and the things that were interesting to me then aren't going to be the same things that are interesting to me now. And same thing 10 years from now, if YouTube is still around, I might not even want to do this anymore. I might want to do something else. So I think that having fun in what I'm doing and sharing what I'm having fun with, that's what's really going to attract people. For the longest time, I think I felt like, oh, it's about me caring so much about what my audience wants. And that's like a big thing that's promoted on social media anyway. It's like, make more of what your audience wants, makes more of what your audience wants. But what made me popular on YouTube, quote unquote popular, was a video of my family vacation with my doll. And I just happened to show my doll here and there, and I was showing my doll to people, because that's what made me happy. When I made that video, I didn't think like, oh, I'm gonna do this to get views. And I feel like that's one of the things that we have to return to. At least me, I have to return to just doing things for fun. Yeah, of course I'm gonna do some things if I know it's gonna, you know, make me a little extra bread. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know certain trends happen in short form video, and I will try some things, you know, because I have children to feed, plus myself, and I got animals too. So, but I think that having fun and just following your heart is important. That's important to me, because at the end of the day, if I'm not having fun doing it, if I'm not happy and feeling good in my spirit about what I'm sharing, about what I'm doing, you're going to feel it in the video. You're going to see that in my interactions with you. You're going to know all of that. So anyway, I did not get as much poking on the doll done as I thought I would. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I plan to make more videos like this. So that's like a change that's happening to my channel is, of course, I will still show the dolls. I will still show my speed paint videos and things like that. But I would like to show my face more on the camera. Number one is because it's so much scams going on in this. There's so many scams going on in the Reborn world. I think it's important for people to see my face and know that who I am, who's the artist behind all for Reborns. And I think that it's also good for us to build like more of a community together too. So I encourage you guys to ask me questions if you have any video requests, or if you have things that you want to know. Feel free to ask them in the comments below. And follow me on all my social medias. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and of course my website, allforreborns.com. I hope this has not been loud this whole video. If you've made it this far in the video, like, you're like a true blue Aunt Mommy and Uncle Pa. I really appreciate you. And yeah, was there anything else I was supposed to say? Okay, Cree says no. Cree said, get back to doing my hair, lady. I'm trying to go home. I want to go home. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace and love, and I'll see you in the next one. Here's to another 10, 20 plus years together as we build this Alpha Reborn's empire.